and welcome back to my channel, Jari Creates. Hope you guys are doing well because I'm doing fantastic. But today's video, y'all, I will be giving y'all the little story time on my breakup. So before we jump into this video, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, press that bell so you don't miss any videos. Give this video a fat thumbs up and comment down below. But let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So someone actually recommended to me to do this video. Like I mentioned y'all in my last video that I am single now, so I wanted to know if you guys would like me to do a story time or whatnot on the reason why I'm single. So this video will be about that today. So I don't think I've ever given y'all like a background on our relationship, so let's do that now. Long story short, of course. So we started dating June 2017, and before we actually started dating, we were friends. So he wanted me for a really long time, but you know, I wasn't interested in him like that. Like, he was a really cool person, but as far as dating him, I was not really interested. So I really just wanted us to stay friends. So we was friends, then we became best friends, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, I guess I just caught feelings from him out of nowhere. Not really sure where those feelings came from, but I guess I really just thought, like, really saw how nice of a person he was, and I figured, you know, I'm single, nobody else is really interested in me at this time, so why not give him a try, you know? So we ended up dating, you know, like everything was good, but that's usually how it is. Like when relationships first start off, they're actually really good, like nothing is really an issue, and then all of a sudden, like a year or so later, things happen, things change, people change, and you know, emotions start to get a little different between the two. Now, I don't want to expose him or make it seem like he's a bad person, because like I said, he's not. Like, I still talk to him to this day, like we're friends and everything, but I'm just not interested in dating him again. So all of that is left in the past. I will not try to bring back those memories or anything. I'll just leave them where they are, because we still had good times and stuff like that. I'm not going to make it seem like our relationship was just terrible and hectic, but it wasn't. You know, it was like we had a lot of good memories and stuff like that, and we kind of, you know, really clicked. So basically, like, I'm not going to say I'm perfect or anything, because no one is. Like, we all have our little issues and, you know, problems that we need to fix and stuff like that. So I'm not going to make it seem like I'm not the bad person, because there has been times in our relationship that I did things that I shouldn't have, or things that I regret. And, you know, things I had to apologize for, that I took full responsibility for, because that's what a mature person does. But I will say, majority of the relationship, I was not the problem. Like, especially after a certain amount of time, like me, I learned from my mistakes. It doesn't take me about but like 1 or 2 times to get something right, because I know right from wrong. I have common sense. So I know, okay, I should never done it. That was a mistake. I'm not gonna do it again. So after a while, it became more so like me reacting to things that he did to me, and you know, like manipulative and, you know, lying and stuff like that. He never cheated on me or disrespected me or anything. It was just little stuff here that I felt like was too toxic and was too much to deal with. So I really felt like, you know, this wasn't going to work. Like, the longer we dated, the more he just started to slack, and like he got too comfortable in our relationship, and it's like he was giving me little effort time after time, and I just got tired of it. And I tried to leave like a couple of times, but see, he refused to leave. And see, I let his words deceive me into thinking that he would get better, he would change, and he would stop making the stupid mistakes he was making over and over and over again, because it was just a repeated cycle, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So of course, like, really, he didn't like really do anything different. Everything was the same, or like he would do good for about a week or two, and then all of a sudden that's when things would start back up again. So it's like he just couldn't keep that consistency in certain things that was important in our relationship. And I'm very big on consistency. If you can't stay consistent in a relationship, then you're not ready and stuff like that. But like, we probably just like wasn't meant to be together. Like, I'm not going to say that he's a bad boyfriend, because you never know, he could fit somebody else really well. I would just say, for my own sake, and my own preference, he just wasn't it for me. So really what I'm looking for in a guy is someone that's really sweet, someone that understands me, someone that's on the same level as me, because some people, they're not on the same level as you, and usually that causes problems in a relationship because they don't really understand how you feel. They don't really like take the chance to be considerate of certain things that you feel about, or they just don't like see eye to eye with you. Like y'all have a lot of arguments and misunderstandings, and that's just toxic. You know, you want people to understand you and really like see things the way you see it. And I want people to, or my man to basically handle stuff like me. Now I don't want him to be exactly like me, but he needs to fit my personality, and he just didn't. But like I said, we're friends. Like, he's cool and all. He still has faith in us getting back together, but me, I don't. Because like the thing I said before, like I've been out of our relationship for a while. I tried to leave a few times. He refused to let me leave because he really wants me in his life. And I can understand that because I give my all to people in a relationship, or period. I put as much effort as I possibly can into other people, and I basically lost myself for him because I was doing that. I felt like I was putting too much strength into our relationship, and I wasn't getting that same energy back, and it just made me weaker and weaker because I felt like I was carrying too much weight on my back. And I felt like I was taking care of both of us, and it was just too much for me to handle. And on top of that, with me not being fully mentally stable, which of course will probably never happen because there's not really a necessarily cure for depression and anxiety, but there is a way to maintain it and not dwell on it. But when you have things that are distracting you and it's kind of like interfering with certain things that you're trying to accomplish, you just can't get there with those negative people and those negative vibes around you. So I felt like, you know, even if I felt like we were gonna, like it was gonna be weird with us breaking up or something, I felt like it was the best thing to do for me, for my sake only. So I do feel better, like, since we've broken up or whatever. At first it was kind of weird, like I really didn't know what I felt, but I can't say I did cry, but I don't know exactly why. I don't know if I was heartbroken, or if I felt like, wow, I can't believe I really wasted that much time with a person that just couldn't do right by me when I could have left a long time ago, or he could have just left me alone from the get-go. But I think that the relationship was kind of well worth it, because at the end of the day, it was like a big eye-opener to me. I kind of realized a lot of things. I had like developed more self-love and self-worth, so I know exactly what I want, especially when it comes to a relationship. I know what I won't deal with, what I will deal with, or how I will deal with certain things. So I guess it's kind of like a process of growing, and I'm real heavy on the things happen for a reason, because they do. But yeah, he still has faith in us, even still. Like, he still thinks that we're going to get back together, but me personally, I just don't think that I can go back to that type of stuff. A lot of people say you should leave your past where it is, you should never go back. I just don't think I can do that. Too many mixed emotions, and I feel like it might still be some things in there that he has done to me that won't ever change, and I don't want to be in the mix of those, getting, you know, stressed out and feeling like, okay, let's break up. It's like, well, if we're gonna break up, there's no point of us getting back together. And even when I talk to him now, like, I still, of course I can still tell he's the same person. Like, there's not much that has changed. So I mean, there's only been like a month or so since we broke up, because we broke up on like a Sunday. I know we had took a break, and then all of a sudden we broke up because that break did not help us at all. But like I said, mainly he was supposed to be getting himself together, and I was trying to be patient for him because, you know, some people just need more help and more time on certain things. But he just couldn't get it right for nothing. And I can't keep waiting on other people to finally do what they need to do and get themselves together, because at the end of the day, nobody's waiting on me. Like, I have to get myself together too. I have a life to live. I have emotions. I'm a human just like you are, so I can't make it seem like it's all about you when it's not. I have to put myself first. So I feel like the breakup was the best. But like I said before, like I'm chilling, I'm fine. Like I'm not, you know, heartbroken or anything or sad. We still set like a good, you know, friendship or whatever with each other. We're not mad at each other, or I don't feel no type of resentment or towards him. I just don't feel like we should be together. Yeah, like I'm like on a dating app and stuff. I am talking to people, you know, trying to figure out who will be best for me. I just really want to figure people out before I try to rush into a relationship. Even though I've been single for over a month now, I don't want to just jump into a relationship because I still have other stuff to focus on in my life. And on top of that, I don't want to be in the same position I was in before, because life is just too short for all that. I don't want to keep wasting time and being with people that don't deserve me or don't deserve my loyalty and stuff like that. So I mean, that's really like the letdown of how everything went. It was just too toxic for me. I had to leave. We was going to do like a little story time of when we met and stuff like that on our couple channel, but now that we're broken up and everything, you know, it's kind of too late for that. I still haven't deleted the channel, but of course I will eventually. I just haven't come to the point of doing that. But like I said in my last video, I will eventually start up another channel for whatever reason. I don't know for sure what it will be, but it will definitely be coming either next year or the year after. So you guys stay tuned for that new channel. You never know what it's going to be about. It probably won't just be about me. It'll probably be about a couple channel, or I might get a pet and make it all about them. You never know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time or whatever. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and watch my last video. If you missed it, I will leave the link down below. Comment, like, share this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.